No time to waste, let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. It's a camera. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff! Like I said before, this is our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. What does that mean? Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. That's not right. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vito's Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you'd like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright, let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? What the hell is that? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. What the hell is a cough-up queen? Cough-up. You know, I'm feeling kinda full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. Nani? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened. What the hell's a cough-up queen? The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Why do you have sushi in your hat? Yes, ma'am. Yipe, she means it. Jesus. This is awful. The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. What does that mean? Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. What are you talking about? You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones. The ones they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. What the f is going on here? Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady had a thing against prosecutors. This thing is awful. This game's awful. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Exclamation! Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? She works here. She said the rhythmic beat of the knife, but I believe Lana said that she killed him in one cut. I don't have any of this stuff in my evidence though, so don't know if that's relevant. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason the boxed lunches are a hit here. For some reason. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. General Tso's Trilobite lunch set? Ah, never mind, you win. General Tso's Trilobite lunch set? I kinda want one of those now. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. I thought I got a lunch... Okay, we don't get the lunch. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility! Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Ew. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Back. I guess we move somewhere else. That's Edward's outfit? A still samurai, really? February 22, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job, does it? Quite a change from your office, really? Thanks. Look, look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright! You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Why do you have like... Why do you have a suit... Why do you have your suit pinned up on the wall? Long time no see, Edgeworth. Ah! Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. You're his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder! A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That's his car. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. Hey Edgeworth, what's up? I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Mumbles of prosecutors. Oh, King of Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Why is this in the court record? King of Prosecutors trophy given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder, right? Court record. Why is there a broken shield? Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma, I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. Not anymore, he's in prison now. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it. Alright, is that it? Just a plate? Alright, just a plate. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky shroud jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. I mean, frilly clothes in a frame is something. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it, she's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has a sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool! Sofa hair is cool? My, what an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding, hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Ah, what? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Wendy? And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh. There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Oh, it's her? I don't think so. Back from the dead, Wendy. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Our work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk! Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend, what an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A cute tea set. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. 2.23 seconds. Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, why did you? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool! You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh. Those horses are mounted knights, their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kinda reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. The case. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I am being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You! Mr. Edgeworth! To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? No. Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. Nani? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. I mean, I can present that to him. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. The murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood. No prints. No prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. What's going on here? There's blood. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth, in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. Okay, alright. Yeah, no, that's it. Just that one. Can I? Oh, I can. I can use the arrow keys. So the mouse does that, the arrow keys do this, and then HNBM does that too. Okay, back. Can I like ask him about this? So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. No you don't. Why is it broken? He doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Could you tell me, like, why would that unlock yesterday? This doesn't make any sense. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place a little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub. Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record. Entered lot at 5:12. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. What the Who thought this was a good idea? Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, is it Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? Nani, did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid wasn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir... I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement. Give me your name. Ah, yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, it looks like he was absent on the day they gave our brains and good luck. Right! Yes sir. God, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. No. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman right now. Go down to the police department, you can ask more there. Whoever wrote this is just not very good. It's just like you go up there, talk to people, the characters are stupid, the new characters are stupid, and then he just like tells you where to go next. Why would he tell you where to go next? Imagine Lord of the Rings, right? Frodo escapes from Shelob. And then while they're escaping, Shelob says, "Alright, next you're gonna go to Red Mountain." You said, what? Why? Why would the character tell you where you're supposed to go next? Alright, you're going there next. Why? Why would you know? Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay, let me look. Oh, I didn't mean. I'm busy preparing for tomorrow. I didn't mean to click that. Check. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights. Well, then the murderer would have waited a few minutes. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. What? Alright, there's nothing on the back. February 22, Police Department entrance. Oh, they made him the mascot. What's he called again? Blue Badger. Whew. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger, who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? He's dancing with the blue badger. That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Sure. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why would you be excited? Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. No, it doesn't. Huh. You know, with all the police and criminals, I don't know if this is all that is not that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're just standing there talking. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Or they're talking about lunch. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sync sets. No, they won't. I don't think it's that kind of a campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. They just start wearing gloves or something. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. She's not funny, she's just stupid. I don't... right? Like... the jokes aren't funny. All she does is says stupid things. They're not funny, they're not jokes. It's just cringy and not funny. I don't know about you, but to me, stupid is not funny. To me, smart is funny. Right? I don't find stupid people amusing. I feel like if you do, there's something wrong with you.